I guess we'll start. Do you expect any line changes? Any different bodies in the lineup tonight?
Noah Oslin will be in the lineup tonight.
Okay, so what are you looking for out of this night? It's a good prospect.
It's a fun opportunity to get him in, and to give him the opportunity here. It's nice that he gets a chance to have a couple of regular season games, instead of just having to be thrown into a playoff series or something like that. So it's a great opportunity for him to get his feet wet, feel the American Hockey League and North American hockey for a couple games this weekend, and then be able to build on that as we move forward.
That's sort of a luxury that Matt Savoy didn't have last year. Maybe in the conference final.
Yeah, I mean that's a hard task for anybody, especially an 18-year-old, to be inserted into the conference finals against a team the caliber and the size of Hershey. So, this is obviously, these games are as close to playoff hockey as you can get at this time of the year in the North Division against a really good team in Cleveland. So the pace and the intensity will be high, but this will be a good first test for him.
Are you willing to share what line will be on?
Oslin will play on the wing with Cooley and Rosie. So, he can play all 3-4 positions. He's been a center kind of by trait, like growing up. Right now, there's not as much room for him to play with the caliber of players that we want him to play with at center, so we'll have him on wing to start, and he's a smart enough player to do whatever is needed.
For people that haven't seen him play, can you sort of give a description of the kind of game you expect to bring?
Oslin's, he's just a hockey player. Like he's a smooth skater. He's very good on his edges, very good laterally, very intelligent, has high hockey sense, can distribute the puck, goes to hard areas, plays a winning brand of hockey. There's a reason he's been, worn a letter for Sweden in under 18s and in World Juniors. And plays the game the right way. So really excited to get him in there.
And the guys you said you're putting with, Roseanne and Cooley, again, good performances Wednesday. Are these guys playing, I know they're second player, but are they playing the best hockey for their careers?
I think they are. I got a lot of questions, from media when the scoring slowed for them a little. But their game in the second half of the year has just continued to be up. Their overall game, and I've talked about this with both of them. The fact of how much Roseanne's penalty killing, and Kulik is getting penalty kill minutes now. And Kulik got a shorty the other night, and they're playing D zone great. They're playing against other teams' top lines a lot of nights, and then now they're scoring more again as well. And just a credit to the two of them, how hard they work and how coachable that they are.
Can you talk about your opponent? I mean, Cleveland has struggled a bit. There was a long time this season where they were first in the division, and they still can finish that way, but they've kind of tumbled in the second half.
Well, yeah, but they've had a lot of guys up in Columbus that are back now. So I think that, we've talked about this. It's American Hockey League. When you play a team, matters to how they're doing. There's so many nights in the American League that your lineup or their lineup might be depleted because of injuries or call-ups or whatever. They've had, Fix-Wolansky's been up a decent amount, Christensen's been up, Blankenberg's been up, Juracek's been up, Malatesta's been up. I mean, those guys are all back. So they are now the team that they were at the start of the season, which was the most talented team in our division. So we're gonna have a stiff test tonight.
You saw that team at the beginning of the year, those games in November and December. I know you said those talented teams, but specifically, what were they doing right with and without the puck to get results?
Getting great goaltending and elite offensive play. They have, I have a lot of talented offensive defensemen, like you said, Juracek and Blankenberg and Christensen are all elite, not good offensive defensemen, like elite offensive defensemen. And then they have one of the best forwards in this division, if not the best, in Fix-Wolansky. And then they have a lot of talented prospects around Fix-Wolansky as well. They got a loaded offensive lineup. They got strong goaltending. They're a really good hockey team.
Speaking of goaltending, do you know who you're going with?
Levi will start tonight.
I was looking at his numbers across the board with rookies. That doesn't even matter now, just general, all goaltenders in the AHL, he's got the second best save percentage in the league. We talked about his maturity throughout the year, but you're a goaltender, I imagine you can appreciate his technique and the aspects of his game on the ice. But what does he do right that's getting these results?
His daily process to be a great goaltender is elite. He attacks the craft of goaltending at a high level. Goes about his business really professionally for a young kid. Does a lot of work off the ice, on his body, visualization, things of that nature. Does a lot of extra work on the ice, and does everything he can to prepare. And that preparation builds confidence, and then that confidence leads into his play on the ice.
Duffer, do you have anything?
Yeah, just wondering what you thought of Lucas Rusek in his return.
Rusek, was I'd say he was okay the other night. He's got better in him. He was a little under the weather. Obviously, travel, getting down. They get back late in the morning, then get back here. He was fine. He was solid. Made enough plays to help us win a hockey game, but we know there's another level in him, and he'll get to that level.
Thank you.
Last year, this time you were fighting for a playoff spot. This year, you're fighting for first place in the division. How do those two scenarios compare? One tougher than the other?
No, I think they're similar. I mean, last year 2 years ago, we were fighting for our life just to get in the dance. Last year, we were fighting for our life to get a bye, and we earned that the last day of the season. And this year, same thing. Now the bye is secured, but it doesn't feel any different. It feels like the last 3 years, the last 20 plus games, you've been playing playoff hockey. My approach is the exact same, whether we're going for fifth place to get in, third place, or first, which is let's just worry about what we can control. And our focus has been on our process. Our focus yesterday was on having a great practice. And we did, and credit to the guys for that. And now our focus today is simply on doing everything we can to give ourselves the best chance to beat Cleveland tonight, not worrying about what happens after that.